Hello, everyone. My name is Elite Pierre, Executive Director with this wonderful company called Total Life Changes. And I first want to thank you for taking the time out to listen to this training. Welcome. This call or this training, this recording it's intended for new IBOs who have just recently joined Total Life Changes and or current IBOs who are relaunching their business utilizing the TLC unified duplication system that we are rolling out. So you definitely want to grab a pen and paper, take some copious notes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go over some vital information that's going to help you get off to a fast start in your business. So the very first question I have for you, ladies and gentlemen, before I even get into the information, let's do this. I don't want to be a total stranger to you, right? So I'm going to introduce myself real quick. All right. My name is Elite Pierre. I'm an executive director. I'm 37 years old, retired military, right? I want y'all to hold on to that because that's my testimony. Because of Total Life Changes, I was able to retire from the military, right? Not have to go out here and get a full-time job to replace my income. And I can work from home as you see me doing right now. And if you're tuning in on Facebook, I can work from home with my wife and my 18-year-old son who's still in high school. And we all do the business from this home office right here that you're watching on Facebook. So ladies and gentlemen, that's my testimony. I'm super excited to hear your testimony. I'm super excited to hear your health goals being achieved. I'm super excited to hear your financial goals being achieved. So definitely you are in the right place at the right time. I want to take this time out to welcome all the new people to Total Life Changes. If you're listening to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe. Please invite. Please rate the podcast, leave a review. This podcast is going to allow team members all across TLC to plug into training on demand from their smartphone. I don't know if it gets any better than that. No more dialing codes with the pen and the hashtag. We're still going to use the conference lines. But ladies and gentlemen, having that on demand available for when you're riding in a car or sitting on a bus or sitting on a train is priceless. All right. So with that being said, share, subscribe. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. I am super excited for all the new people who are recently joining Total Life Changes. And let me tell you why. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I've always had a passion and pleasure of serving the people, right? And I know that you are the future of Total Life Changes. Why? Because without you, ladies and gentlemen, there is no future. Y'all understand that? So I'm appreciative for each and every one of you, whether you're brand new, you started today, right? You started yesterday, or if you started a long time ago and you are relaunching and this is just like it's your first time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Total Life Changes. TLC has a very unified and duplicatable system that we're using to build our TLC business. My question to each and every one of you new people, including the relaunchers, are you willing to plug into the new system or the system period and do it our way, or do you want to do it on your own? Now, that question must be answered between you and your sponsor, right? Because you have the freedom to do it on your own. Let me tell you my testimony. I started network marketing 5 years ago. My very first year, I made $12.60 in 12 months. So I made a little over $1 per month if you stretch it all out, right? I got my first check after 12 months in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. I did not know what I was doing. That's the problem. I had no guidance. I had no coaching. There wasn't a system. I was lost, ladies and gentlemen. So I had to learn the hard way, step by step, inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter is what it really felt like, right? So fast forward, I really didn't start seeing, I went to another company and then I found TLC, or TLC found me. I didn't really have a lot of success in network marketing until I came to TLC. I'll be 100% honest with y'all. When I joined TLC, ladies and gentlemen, and this is without a system, we had so much success just because the products work. So when you combine the products work to a phenomenal system that's duplicatable, I'm telling you, we all are about to win, and we're about to win big, like big, like really big. Do y'all understand? TLC hasn't even fully ran this out yet. the TLC University. If you go to tlcuniversity.net, that website is under construction. They haven't even fully rolled out the program yet. So right now, timing. Why did I have so much success in Total Life Changes the first run? It's because timing. I got lucky, ladies and gentlemen. For real, I'm not going to lie to you. We got lucky because we didn't have a system. We could not duplicate the activities that we were doing because we didn't really know we didn't know how we got to where we got. It happened so fast. Now, TLC, Jack Fallon, John LeCory, the whole corporate team has implemented a duplicatable system so that following the system is going to allow us to generate more and more and more success stories right behind us, ladies and gentlemen. You are in the right place. So if you're willing to plug into the system and follow the system, here's your first assignment. Number one, you must determine your why. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can't do that, you can't go nowhere past that step. I promise you. Anytime, any effort, any energy given without that step, trust me, I know. I'm giving you this information from experience. We built an entire organization and I didn't know anybody's why. I didn't know why anybody joined Total Life Changes and I didn't know why they needed it to work. Y'all understand? Step one, ladies and gentlemen, determine your why. And I need you to be specific. I need you to break it down Barney style. I need my 3-year-old son to be able to understand what it is you expect from this TLC experience, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you an example. So you're going to log into totallifechanges.com. Go to advancement tools in the menu up top. Drop down, it's going to say training. Click the module 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want you to watch all 4 of the modules at your earliest convenience. But what I want you to do, like within the next 48 hours ASAP, I want you to download the files that are at the bottom of those videos. All right? You need these files. I'm about to tell you how you're going to use these files to set yourself up for success. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in the right place. You couldn't be in a better place. All right. We have a document that's called hold on, let me flip my page. We have a document that is called the 20 reason sheet. 20 reason sheet. Write that down. 20 reason sheet. You're not just going to identify why you need to do Total Life Changes or why you want to do Total Life Changes or why you think you need to do Total Life Changes. I need you to break it down to 20 reasons why. This is what that's going to do for you. It's going to make you get specific. It's going to make you get specific. Not I want a car. What kind of car? Not I want a house. What kind of house? You want a brick house? Do you want how many square footage? How many rooms? How many bathrooms? Right? Do you want a basement or a no? Right? I'm talking about be specific, ladies and gentlemen. Set what your expectations are right from the gate, and we can help you achieve that as long as we know what they are. Take those 20 whys and they go to your sponsor. Give your sponsor a copy. Out of those 20 whys, ladies and gentlemen, stay with me. Out of those 20 whys, I want you to take the top 3. The top 3 in that document, on that page, you're going to find a document that says the top 3 reason sheet. This, ladies and gentlemen, I've been in the industry for 5 years. I've never done this until now. Y'all got to understand, I've been doing this and having success without a system. Now we have a system. I couldn't be more excited. You're going to take those top 3 reasons. You're going to put one in your automobile. You're going to put one in your bathroom mirror. And you're going to put one in your wallet or your purse. My wallet's in my bedroom. I was going to show it to y'all. One in your automobile, one in your purse or your wallet, and one on your bathroom mirror. Let me give you my testimony of how this has changed my life. I read literally my why probably every hour, like multiple times within an hour, because I'm always coming and going. I'm always washing my hands. Y'all understand? I'm always going into my wallet. Those are, I understood. They told me, put your affirmations up, sticky notes around the house, in the bathroom, on the mirror, in the car. They tell you all this. But if we tell you to do it and you don't do it, it's not going to work. Does that make sense? Here's the theory I want everybody to take, and I want y'all to challenge this theory. If every new IBO who joined Total Life Changes followed the system and did exactly what the system told them to do, they could have everything they want on their 20 reasons why list. Would you agree? If they did everything the system tells them to do, legit, yes or yes, they can have everything they want. This is known across the board. The problem is that we don't do the things that we know we're supposed to do. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, 5 years into my career, I finally listened. I wrote down my why, top 3. I taped it on my dashboard. I taped it to my mirror. It's in my wallet. I read it and it drives me. It keeps me active. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me inspired. It keeps me wanting to serve. Okay? This has to happen before you even start the business. This is step 1. Why are you doing the business? And position yourself for success. Position, ladies and gentlemen. You took the first step. You positioned yourself into the company. Now, there's 2 days that are significant in your business. Day 1 is when you join. Day 2 is when you get started. Hopefully, everybody listening to this training today, if that day has not happened for you yet, today will be the day that you get started. I claim it right now for you, for each and every one of you. I claim it right now that if you have not officially started your business, you joined, you got an IBO number, right? You may even have some people under you. You might even got a check. But that doesn't mean you have gotten started. Today we get started. Second half of your first assignment. That's just part of the assignment. The other half is, this is what I want you to do, ladies and gentlemen, in that file. If you don't have the file, if you don't have access to a printer, if you can't get on TLC's website, that's okay. Get a blank piece of paper, find you a notepad, go to the printer, get a blank piece of paper. All right. Go to the printer, get a blank piece of paper, and write down 50 names that we could practice with. And I want you to circle practice. Circle practice. Ladies and gentlemen, for 5 years in network marketing, I never understood the concept of practicing. Can I be transparent with y'all? I got in the game, y'all. I put my shoulder pads on. I put my helmet on, and I played. I didn't go to no practice. I didn't go to no camp. Now, those things are very valuable. We all can agree, right? But when you got raw talent, sometimes your talent can kind of get you caught up, right? Because you can play. I can play, right? But the problem is I can't teach other people to play how I play. Y'all understand? Y'all see why the system is so necessary? Because you, as a brand new person, you're not me, right? And I'm not Candace Bird Davis. I'm not Stormy Wellington. I'm not Kenny Lloyd, right? I have to be able to produce like those individuals I named, but be me. The system is going to allow that, ladies and gentlemen. Practice. Circle the word practice. Let me break down to you exactly what the practice mindset is going to do for you. I skipped some stuff, y'all. This is my first time officially doing this training, so bear with me. I need y'all to download the app. Before we make that list, once you got done with your why, now we can get into the business. The app is TLC iOffice. TLC iOffice. Download that app on your phone. Make sure you have it. If you don't know your IBO number or your password, that's fine. When you meet with your sponsor or your leadership with your sponsor, they're going to get you all squared away. Okay. I just need you to have the app on your phone. It's in Android and it's on iPhone. All right. TLC iOffice. TLC is together. iOffice is one word. Got it? I as in indigo. All right. iOffice. Download the app. Second app I need you to have is the Telegram app. The Telegram app is how we communicate with the team, right? Download the Telegram app on your phone, set up the account so we can add you to the team chat so you'll never miss events, announcements, and information. All right, got it? Now let's do some business. The very first thing, ladies and gentlemen, very first thing is, and you probably already set it up when you enroll, is the smart shit. Ensure. Once you have your why, ladies and gentlemen, now we're doing business. You understand? Once you have your why, it's time to play. Practice that we're going to play. We're going to get in the game. Y'all ready? This is what we're going to do. You are going to log into your back office. Make sure that smart ship is turned on, because I want to make sure you always get your money. This ain't about making sure the person who signed you up is always getting paid, or, you know what I mean? Because some people, they have that perspective. Let me keep it real with you. We making sure you getting paid, because if your smart ship does not run and you got commissions that you qualify for, you don't get it. So you got to qualify for those commissions. Make sure that smart ship is set and it's on. All right. Now, when you take that list, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to really understand that it does not matter if these people buy anything. It does not matter if they sign up and join the business. It does not matter. You're practicing. How come I didn't get this 5 years ago? That when I call my aunt that I know is not going to do the business, and I'm not calling her anyway because I prejudged her, because I thought she wasn't going to do the business. I thought she wasn't going to buy my products. So I didn't call her because I didn't want to be told no. But if I was just practicing, then I could call her. That makes it so easy. I can call everybody. I can call everybody if I'm just practicing. If I'm expecting somebody to buy something, if I'm expecting them to join me and they don't, that's going to hurt. Y'all understand? That's going to hurt me emotionally, especially if I'm connected to that person. If I love that person, that's my friend, that's my family, that's my loved one. They're not going to support me. That kind of hurts, right? So I walk into the game not expecting anything, ladies and gentlemen. All I'm expecting is to share, the opportunity to practice sharing TLC. Share. Elite, what do I share? Okay, we have videos on YouTube. We have videos on the corporate website. We have daily training calls. We have recorded not training calls. We have daily opportunity calls. We have recorded opportunity calls. We have home parties. We have private launch calls and private webinars going on all the time. We have weekly meetings all over the world, not just the United States. We have regional conferences. Next one is in May next month in Tampa, Florida. My wife and I and my son will be there. And a lot of my team will be there as well. Okay. And you will be there as well. Go ahead and commit to attending events now, because I'm going to talk about that towards the end. And invite, share. That's all you have to do. You have all these opportunities to let us work for you. All right. So don't worry about that. Build the list. Don't worry about who the people are that you're putting on your list, because at this part, we're not even worrying about contacting them yet. We just need you to build the list, ladies and gentlemen. We just need you to build the list. If you build the list, now we can take the next step. Here's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. If you do not build the list, okay, if you do not do the 20 reasons why, then we never move on to the next step, and we work with the people who have done the list of 50 names and the people who have done the 20 reasons why, because that separates the people who are serious from the people who are just curious. I'm just checking it out. I'm just trying it on for size. See if it fit. This is what I want you to do before you even try it on, before you even go to the store. Make a decision that when you get there, this is it. It's the right size. It's the right fit. It's the right everything. I promise you. If you don't believe me, borrow my belief. Let me lend you my belief until you get it. You're going to see it eventually. Let me lend you mine until you get it for now. So once you have the 50 names and the reasons why complete, once I give you that assignment, next step I'm going to ask you is, when can you get that back to me? Now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the most important thing of this discussion. This is a 48-hour plan right here. Okay? 48 hours, ladies and gentlemen. 48 hours. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to sit down with your new IBO. You're going to explain everything I just explained to you to them, right? I mean, you might even let them listen to this call. They're going to tell you that they can't get you the list until January, right? There's going to be a whole bunch of fluff in between that. Ultimately, they're not getting it to you till next week, next month, next year, something. It's not in the next 48 hours is the point that I'm making. That's the problem. Go ahead and slide that application to the side a little bit. Spend some time with the people who deserve it. That's more advanced training, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to get too deep into that. But nothing moves until you take that first step. That first assignment is vital. If that doesn't happen, you might as well not even do the business. Sit on it. Keep your smart ship on. And when you're ready to relaunch, do like I did. Come on back home and try it again. Y'all feel me? I recommend don't leave, just stick with it. Stick with it. I'm going to give y'all some facts right here real quick, just to put some things into perspective, ladies and gentlemen. In 1963, Earl Nightingale did a study on the Yale University graduates. It was called The Strongest Secret, right? They discovered that 3% of people who wrote down goals. Do y'all realize this whole getting started training, this whole launch is all about writing what's about to happen down? Like, before you do the business, ladies and gentlemen, it is vital that you visualize what is about to happen. Write it down. Trust me, it matters. All right. 3% of the people who wrote down goals accomplished more than the 97 remaining percent combined. Let me say that again. 3% of the graduates who wrote down clearly stated written goals outperformed, excelled, overachieved far beyond the accumulative progress of 90% of the graduates, 97% of the graduates, just because they wrote down their goals. What does that mean to you, ladies and gentlemen? You are going to have a leadership development paradigm shift. What does that mean? Leadership development. I want you to write that down. Leadership development. Here's the key to the unlock to having everything you want out of this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Your income, future income, not right now. Your future income is directly proportioned to how many leaders you develop in your team. So I want you to have that mentality now. This is all mentality, ladies and gentlemen. This is all mindset. You can do it. This is it. And you can win, and you will win. That's it. That's it. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you're going to take TLC to the top, ladies and gentlemen, you're only really looking for like 3 to 5 people a year. The thing is that we have to write these list of 50 names to practice with. Don't stop at 50. Keep going. Just send the 50 to your sponsor. Keep going. 100. Keep going. 200. You got unlimited contacts in your smartphone. I already know. Right? You got even more unlimited if you add up all your social media. Don't prejudge. All right, so I'm going to wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to wrap up I'm going to wrap up on the do's and don'ts. Actually, I'm gonna do three more things. I'm gonna give y'all a bonus. I'm gonna give y'all three more things. And then I'm gonna end this recording, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all in the comments. Three more things. Number one, I need you to plug into your team. Elite, what does that mean? Okay, number one, who is your director? Who is your upline director? Who is the director who is above you because you just got started? You're a tour taker or an affiliate, right? Who is the person above you who is getting paid binary pay, right? And check matches off of the people in between you and them more than likely. Who's that person? You need to know that person and you need to have that person's contact. You know why? Because your activity pays them. So you need to identify who is your upline director. You can work directly with your sponsor to get that information. Get their phone number, get their email address, get their IBO number. Upline executive director. If you're on my team, that's us. That's us. If you're on my team, your upline director is probably Will Jeffries. He's in the comments. Say what's up. If you're on my team and if you just joined, if you just joined, like since I've been back, you're definitely on Will's team. Will is your upline director. I'm your upline executive. And then my sponsor is National Director Candace Davis. So we don't have an upline regional yet. I'll go ahead and claim that, don't even worry about it. We'll be the upline regionals. And then Will will be the executive, and then one of his leaders will be the director. So those are the three ranks that you want to have contact with. You want to have support. We're here to support you. The team grows so fast, we may not have time to personally reach out to everyone. So it's going to take team effort to make sure that the team is introduced to the leadership when they enroll. Y'all got that, leaders? This is on us. This is on us. All right. We got to make sure that the new people have the contacts for their leadership. All right. So that's one. Two is going to be set your goals. Candace kind of talked on this real quick. What you say? Mufasa is the executive. Yes. You're the upline regional. Love it. Love it. Love it, Candace. See, I didn't even read the comments. She was already on what I was getting to. All right. Set your goals. Here's a guide. It's not set in stone, right? But here's a guide on how I want you to approach your goals. Number one, how much money do you want to earn a month in TLC? If you don't know the mark, you're not going to hit it. I promise you, right? You might get lucky. If you don't know your mark, you probably more than likely won't hit it. So how much money do you want to make a month in TLC? Write that down. This doesn't happen right now. It could happen right now, but I want y'all to just take notes and then action all this in order later on. Number two, how many hours per week can you devote to your TLC business? How many hours per week can you devote to your TLC business? I got like 2 minutes to wrap up, y'all. I got 2 minutes. How many hours per week can you devote to your TLC business? Now, here's what's very important about those two numbers. Make sure those two numbers are realistic and achievable. These are goals, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to research SMART goals, SMART. Research that on your own time. I will devote 3 hours per week to make $4,800 a month in TLC is not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. Your work ethic is going to have to match your ambition. Okay? All right. Thank you. Number three, I will host how many home parties a month? This is home parties, opportunity meetings. How many times are you planning to show the plan on a small but larger than one-on-one scale a month? Let me give you a hint. Minimum of 2. I give you a hint. Minimum of 2. All right. Again, this is the plan. This is the plan, ladies and gentlemen. This is the system. All right. And those are those three. And then what did I say I was going to wrap up on? I thought I said I was going to wrap up on goals. You're going to have to... That's it. That's it. That's the training, ladies and gentlemen. That is the training. I'm at 30 minutes on the dot right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me wrap this up. Then I'm going to talk to the people on Facebook. What I just gave you, ladies and gentlemen, I gave you a lot of information. I'm going to condense it real fast so you don't mess it up. Nothing in Total Life Changes can happen until you, number one, determine your why. It can happen, but I recommend determine your why first. Things are easier in the long run if you do that step first. Step 2, 50 names, contacts, send that to your sponsor. All right. Keep the list going. And my last word of advice, ladies and gentlemen, never, ever, 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 ever quit Total Life Changes. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't quit. Don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. Take my advice, ladies and gentlemen. I have made that mistake for the rest of us. I've made that sacrifice. So now, moving forward, we all can live happily ever after in Total Life Changes. I love y'all. My name is Elite Peter. I'm an executive director here at Total Life Changes. Shout out to Team NGM. I will see y'all in Tampa. If you're not going to be there, I will see you whenever the next regional conference is. I plan on being at every one of them from this point on, because when you miss events, you quit. So leaders, make sure your teams are at every event. And I'll see y'all at the top. Have a good one, my friends. Subscribe to the podcast and share.